Hey folks, Colin and Shreya Lay here from LayRoots, an awesome asset
protection law firm.
Yes, that's who we are. That's what we do. And lately we've been talking about, can you do asset protection? Should you do asset protection?
Is it legal to do asset protection?
You got that right to do it.
Mm-hmm.
What are the optics? And it does sometimes get a bad rep.
Oh, sure.
Because sometimes there are some bad actors that do some bad things at the wrong time in the wrong place. And maybe not the wrong place, but they do the bad things.
There are bad actors. They do things they're not supposed to be doing, or that defraud people, or,
do a Ponzi scheme and try and ship their winnings off there somewhere else.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's this thing. Let me post it up here.
All right.
I saw this on the old YouTubes under an asset protection video. Someone wrote, "Oh man, I hope I'm not on some list now. All these asset protection schemes end up being tax evasion schemes and people go to jail."
There is so much to unpack in that statement. First of all, if he's worried about being on a list, why is he responding to this video?
I know, right? I don't even remember what video this was, but it was very harmless. It wasn't like how to not pay income taxes by hiding your money somewhere. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Shreya, go on.
Okay.
Go on with your impressions.
Yeah, so my impressions are, 1, why are you responding if you're worried about being on a list? 2, I think that there is sometimes a difference between asset protection planning and tax planning. Those can be different types of planning. They're not necessarily the same thing. And who does he think all these people are? Does he feel like they're Al Capone? Tax evasion schemes and people going to jail? For the most part, when we see people coming to get asset protection planning, they're very normal people who pay their taxes and just want to make sure that they and their families are protected.
Yeah, and on the tax evasion side of things, most asset protection planning is tax neutral.
Yeah.
So you're not like getting a tax benefit or a tax disadvantage. You're just setting up entities that are still going to be taxed the same as if you had them in your own name.
There are some tax reduction schemes, not schemes, but
schemes, sure, yeah.
Planning. There's tax reduction planning out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think those are typically reserved for the likes of like Apple and Google and those large corporations where it's truly effective.
Yeah. Good thoughts, Shreya. So Gavin Newman with the boxing puppy avatar. You're wrong, man. You're all wrong.